In this video, I'm going to be talking about how Bitcoin cannot be replicated. So this video was inspired by this comment here by KTO Hublot that says, efforts to create another Bitcoin, $0. It's not superb, it's a gamble. But before we continue with this video, please do let me know what you think about this drone footage B-roll. I think it's really cool and it's fun because it gives me an excuse to go out and find new spots to fly. But if it's detracting from my content, please do let me know so I can find something a bit more suitable. So back to KTO Hublot's comment. While he's right that it costs $0 to create another version of Bitcoin, we know that's true because here on GitHub, this is Bitcoin's source code. So this is the code that every node is running, and this is essentially what Bitcoin is. This code is publicly available and thus can be forked by any developer, and it can be taken in its own direction. So, in case you're not familiar with a software fork is, a software fork is when you have all the development history of a software, and at some point you say, "Hey, I'm taking this base branch, and I'm going to start making my own changes, and I'm going taking the software in this direction." Whereas the original software is still being built in its original direction here. So now you essentially forked the software to two new projects. So unfortunately, for people that are forking Bitcoin, which has been roughly 36.3 thousand other times, you're not forking any of the network that gives Bitcoin its value. So, in case you're not familiar, the network effect basically says that the more people that are using your network or the bigger your network is, the more valuable it is. So, it essentially says that the value comes directly from the number of people that are using that network. So, a good measure to see which network has the most action and the most traction is going to be to look at the network's hash rate. So the hash rate directly correlates to a network security, and it also directly correlates to how much money and energy are being put in to support this network. So if we compare Bitcoin's hash rate of around 700 exahashes, 720 exahashes, to that of one of Bitcoin's biggest forks, Bitcoin Cash, you can see that Bitcoin has about 230 exahashes more hashing power than Bitcoin Cash. So this is basically the market saying, hey, we think Bitcoin is where our energy is best focused. And in case it wasn't obvious here in the hash rate charts, we can just go back and look at where Bitcoin Cash stands amongst the standings of other cryptocurrencies. So as we know, Bitcoin is the king and it has always been at number one. I believe it'll always stay number one, whereas Bitcoin Cash has found its way all the way down here at number 18. And I do believe this is going to keep on dropping further down as time passes. So we can go ahead and open this up and we can see that the the price action for Bitcoin Cash has just been devastation. It's just been on its way down, and I feel bad for the people that got in, last bull run or any time really. It's just sad to be a Bitcoin Cash investor because it just says you don't really know what you're looking for. You don't really understand the dynamics of money. We can look at how Bitcoin Cash has performed against Bitcoin, and we see this is just another bloodbath. This just goes straight down. Um, this just goes straight down. I do believe this next bull run we might see a little move up, but ultimately this is going to find its way back down to zero, as do all other altcoins. This is one of those things that's just really fun to point out to those people that are Bitcoin Cash shills. So here, Sal the Agorist says, Sailor says Bitcoin Core. Crypto anarchists say Bitcoin Cash. Choose wisely, friends. Here I went ahead and trying to educate everybody here, and I don't want people to get duped. I say, yeah, choose wisely. Had you put all your money in Bitcoin Cash over Bitcoin, you'd have lost over 95% of your purchasing power. This, of course, angered some people, but it did give me a really cool nickname to put on my Twitter account. So if you're feeling bored, just go out there and troll some of these Bitcoin Cash shills. They don't really know what they're talking about, so go easy on them. If you really want some low hanging fruit, there is the XRP crowd, but that's that's going to be a topic for another day. So, anyways, I'm going to have more stuff being uploaded to my website. Please do check it out. If you enjoyed this content, drop a like and subscribe. I'll see you next time. Thanks. Bye.